Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Mr. McCuddy, and welcome back to another storytime video. Thank you for coming back to my channel and watching my videos. Really do appreciate it. Well, that's if you're a returning sub. If you're new, welcome. How you doing? My name's Mr. McCuddy. I tell stories about shit that goes on in my life. A lot of stupid shit happens in my life. But dudes, I am so hyped because Spider-Man drops in less than a month. It's right around the corner, boys. It is right around the corner. I cannot wait to get my hands on that game. I'm gonna have so much fun on it. It looks so dope. I don't know if you guys are Spider-Man fans. I don't know if you guys have ever played any of the games. I don't know if you guys have seen gameplay on the new one that's coming out soon, but that shit looks dope. Anyway, we're not here to talk about fucking Spider-Man games. We're here to talk about what happened in this story time. So let's get straight into it. Alright, so this happened around my sophomore year of high school. You guys really like the story times from around my high school year because that's when, you know, I was doing really stupid shit, to say the least. Very stupid shit. God damn it. But yeah, this shit happened around my sophomore year of high school. So, you know, little 10th grader Cuddy just waking up in the morning, doing his daily morning routine, brushing my teeth, taking a shower, using the bathroom, just, you know, doing the regular thing, catching a bus and going to school, right? So it was pretty much just a normal morning. I go into school and I go to this spot that we all chilled at, because the way it was like before first period started, there was this one spot that all of our friends used to hang out at, and you know, we just always used to chill there. So I go there, I dab up on my friends, say what's up, and we just start chilling or whatever. And my one friend isn't there yet. The dude that we're about to talk about, he didn't come in yet. So I'm just chilling, talking to my other friends, and finally this dude walks in like 10 to 15 minutes before the class actually starts. So as he's walking down the hallway, I'm looking at him and I could already tell something's off, dude. He's walking weird, his face doesn't look right, he just looks like out of it. So I thought maybe I was tripping, you know, I didn't really say anything, but he comes up to me, says what's up, you know, dab him up, and we start talking, and he's slurring his words a little bit. So after we have our little conversation, I look at him for like 2 to 3 seconds, and then he looks back at me and he's like, yo, what's up? And I'm like, dude, you're fucking high right now, aren't you? And he's like, fuck, bro, like, is that noticeable? Shit, I thought I was good. Now this dude had a history of coming into school high before. He pretty much came into school high every day, but this time, like, I had to tell him, like, bro, you look way too high, like, it is noticeable. So yeah, I tell him, I'm like, dude, you do not look good, you look way too fucked up right now. And he's like, nah, dude, you're gassing it, I don't look that fucked up, do I really? And I'm like, bro, look at yourself in a mirror or something. So he pulls out his phone and he pulls out his camera, he looks at himself and he instantly gets wide-eyed. He's like, holy fucking shit, dude, you're not lying, I look fucked up right now. So I'm sitting here thinking he's just high off weed, you know, the usual, just like he always is. But I ask him, I'm like, dude, how many fucking blunts did you smoke when you woke up? And he's like, oh, I didn't smoke any blunts, I sipped some lean. And I'm like, bruh, are you fucking kidding me right now? And he's like, yeah, you know, I just got it from a homie. He came to my house to smoke and he just left it there, so, you know, I drank it when I woke up. I still have more in my book bag. And I'm like, you bring that shit to school with you? Are you dumb? And he's like, no, I mean, it's mad low key. It's in a bottle. It looks like juice. So I'm just sitting there. My dumb ass just goes, can I see it? And he goes, yeah, man, for sure. So he pulls it out. It does look very low-key, you know. It's like a teacher were to look at it, they probably wouldn't question it. But, you know, I'm still sitting here like, bro, like, are you gonna drink more? And he's like, yeah, probably, dude. I mean, it's good shit, I'm feeling good right now. And I'm like, you're not looking too good. And he goes, yeah, you know, but I won't get caught, you know, it's all good. And I'm like, bro, just be careful because it's noticeable, trust me. And he goes, nah, I mean, I appreciate it, bro, but I'm not gonna get caught. I'm good. So after that whole conversation, it's about 5 minutes until our first period class starts, right? And we both had a first period together. So it was about 5 minutes until the doors were opening so that we could get into the classroom. And he starts to get like really quiet, like oddly quiet. He used to talk a lot. So when he got quiet, it was either something wrong with him, he was just like annoyed or something, bro. Something was wrong with him if he was way too quiet. So I'm asking him, I'm like, yo, are you alright? He's like, yeah, I'm good. And he's not sounding right, like he doesn't sound like himself. And I'm like, dude, are you sure? He's like, yeah, don't worry about it, I'm fine. So I'm just like, alright, man. But the first period class starts, the teacher opens the door, you know, we get into class and we start learning shit. Pointless, useless shit, by the way. So it's about 15 to 20 minutes after the class starts, and I notice my friend hasn't been saying shit the whole time. So I look over at him, and he does not look like he's doing good, bro. His face is getting really pale. He was nodding off. He just looked fucked up, bro. So I look over at him, I'm like, yo, bro, you good? And he's just no response whatsoever. So I keep trying to call him, and he's just not responding. I didn't want to get up and like go over to him, because then the teacher would have noticed, and I didn't want to like get him in trouble or anything. Sure enough, the teacher notices anyway, and then he starts calling his name, trying to wake him up. He said, hey Jimmy, wake up please. His real name's not Jimmy, by the way. I'm using a fake name, but anyway, he goes, Jimmy, wake up. And he's not hearing him. So the teacher goes up to his desk and taps on his desk, and he goes, hey Jimmy, wake up. So finally, after the teacher taps on his desk, Jimmy finally wakes up, and he goes, oh, I'm so sorry, sir, I didn't mean to fall asleep. And he goes, are you okay? Like, do we need to send you to the nurse? That was pretty much the main thing teacher said after he fell asleep in class. Like, do you want to go to the nurse? And he goes, no, I'm alright, I didn't get enough sleep last night, but I'll be fine, I'll stay awake. And the teacher goes, alright man, just, if you need to go to the nurse, just let me know. And then he goes, alright, thank you. So, class proceeds, and Jimmy ends up fucking falling asleep again. Fucking Jimmy is face first on his desk, knocked the fuck out. So the teacher goes up to him, and this time tapping on the desk did not help anything. He literally had to like touch Jimmy and shake him around a little bit to wake him up. So Jimmy finally wakes up after the teacher shaking him around, and he goes, all right, look, we're gonna have to send you to the nurse, all right, because you can't be falling asleep in class like this. And he goes, no, it's fine, I'm really sorry, just give me one more chance, I promise I will not fall asleep again. And the teacher goes, all right bro, if you fall asleep one more time, I'm gonna have to send you to the nurse, it's just what I have to do. And he goes, don't worry, I won't fall asleep again, I'm so sorry. So the teacher walks away, and surely enough, about 2 minutes later, did not take long at all, Jimmy's face first into his desk again. So the teacher comes to wake up Jimmy. He's like, all right, come on buddy, come on, you gotta go to the nurse, and Jimmy's not fucking responding whatsoever. He's not even waking up this time. Like, the teacher's shaking him around, he's tapping him on his back, Jimmy's not fucking waking up. So our teacher goes on the intercom that was inside of our room, called up to the office, and asked for a nurse to come down. And usually when teachers had to call up to the office and ask the nurse to come to the room, they would bring a wheelchair, because they don't know if the student is going to be able to walk or whatever. So the nurse ends up coming to the room with the wheelchair, and she sees that Jimmy is just dead asleep. So she tries to wake him up. She's shaking him around so much, and he's just not waking up. They had to shake him around for about a good like 2 to 3 minutes, just calling his name and shaking him around, until finally this motherfucker wakes up. He wakes up, and he's just like, oh my goodness. That's the first thing he says when he wakes up. He goes, oh my goodness, my fucking head hurts right now. So the nurse goes, all right, come on honey, we're gonna help you get on this wheelchair, and we're gonna take you up to the nurse's office. And he goes, no, I can walk myself, it's all right, we'll just walk. Like, this is literally how he's talking. He's slurring his words, he's stuttering so much, his eyes can barely open, he's wobbling everywhere, he can't stand up straight, he's just super fucked up. So the nurse notices this, and she goes, listen, come on, just sit in this wheelchair, we're gonna get you up there safely, we don't want you to walk, you can't walk right now. And he goes, no, it's all good, I can walk. So he tries to walk, and I kid you not, this fucking guy falls face first into the wall. And I'm just sitting there crying, bro. Like, I knew he was about to get in trouble, which was like kind of fucked up, but it was just so funny to see him just face plant into the wall. And once I saw that shit happen, I was like, oh my goodness, bro. They definitely know he's on drugs after that shit. So the nurse picks him up, gets him in the wheelchair finally, and they take him up to the nurse's office. So once they finally get him out the classroom and the teacher closes the door, he turns around, looks at the whole class, and goes, that kid was on some shit. Just like that, bro. So everybody's just laughing because this kid literally just face planted it into a wall. I genuinely felt bad for him, bro, because that was my friend, and I knew he was about to get into some serious trouble. But I mean, come on, just seeing somebody face plant into a wall like that is pretty fucking funny. So yeah, that was pretty much it for that day. I didn't hear from him the rest of that day and a couple days after that. But finally, after a week passes, this dude finally comes back to school. So I see him and I go up to him and I'm like, bro, what the fuck happened to you? You haven't been to school for like a week, are you good? And he looks at me, he goes, oh my god, Dude, I don't even know where to start. Like, I got fucked that day. When they took me up to the nurse's office, they searched my bag, saw that I had lean in there, called my mom, told her that I was off lean in school. She got upset, obviously, took all the shit out of my room. She took my PC, my PS4, my goddamn TV, pretty much everything that was in my room to entertain me was gone. I had to go through a stupid ass program for about a week, and it just fucking blew me, dude. I'm never coming to school off lean again, or off any kind of drugs. Like, it sucked dick. And I'm just sitting here like, damn, dude, that fucking sucks. And he's like, yeah, man, it really did. And then I go, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it was pretty funny to see you face plant into a fucking wall. And he goes, fuck off, dude, like, that shit hurt. It actually left a bruise on my head. And yeah, after that, we pretty much just went on with our day. I guess moral of the story is, don't do drugs in school, kids. It's not a good idea. It really isn't. My friend got caught doing it. I got in trouble for it. It doesn't end well, bro. You could do it a million times, but it only takes that one time to get caught. It is just not worth it. It could wait till after school. I kinda just promoted doing drugs without even trying, didn't I? Listen, I'm not saying it could wait till after school. That's if you do drugs, okay? If you do drugs, it can wait till after school. I'm not saying go do drugs, okay? But yeah, that's pretty much it. If you guys did enjoy this video, make sure you hit that like button. If you made it all the way to the end, I really do appreciate it. If you're new to my channel, hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss another video from me. And with that being said, you guys are all awesome. Love each and every one of you. And as always, I'll see you guys in the next one. Mr. McCuddy, out.
I'ma paint on her face like I'm doodle bar. Jumping, that pussy like I scuba dive. Boy, don't test your luck, could be the day that you finna die. AK-47 round my arm like a shoulder pad.